And at the same parks, I mean, you go there on any given day in like May, just because May seems like the best time of year for this kind of stuff, is that you find, yeah, Canada geese, goslings, mallard ducklings, even wood ducklings. Those are probably some of my favorites to photograph. And so, yeah, I get familiar with the spots that they're at, and I just go there every year. And it's like I say, it's easy to get the photos, but like as long as you do the research and the knowledge of it, it's you just go to the location and you can find them.
Hmm.
So yeah, that really helps.
Yeah,
Years of experience.
man, there's just so much. Like you saying that just brought up so many memories of like spots I need to go to.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I know of an egret pond. It's a very shallow pond. It's one of my favorite places actually, all times of year, just because of the variety. But in the spring and summer, you get hundreds of great egrets that just, it's not a rookery, but it's just where they fly in the mornings. It's amazing. Flight shots of egrets. You get the close ups. They're very cooperative, just because it's a very popular park. So uh, many people, I don't know why, but multiple times I've gone there now, they said, "Did you see the bald eagles down at the pond?" They're like, "No, those are great egrets," but that's how I know spring's coming too, when those egrets show up there.
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't had much luck with looking for like heron or egret rookeries, but like I know they're around like the Midwest. I don't know. I don't have much luck finding them too
Uh-huh.
often. I guess there's one such lake now that I think about it. Yeah, at a local metro park, there's one lake. It's a massive lake at that, but like I found like 50 egrets just perched on trees. So I guess that counts. But
It's
I mean
awesome.
that's a cool spectacle, and I guess to like the non-birder, they may see that and go like, "Oh, eagles." It's a big bird,
Uh-huh. It's white.
but
Yeah.
yeah, it's not close enough, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh, that's cool though. That's cool.
Uh-huh. And that
And that
same
remind
spot. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say that it just reminded me of with the eagles is like osprey are also pretty common during
Oh
migration.
my
So
gosh,
like
yeah. This is making me
the
stressed, honestly.
this episode should excite you, not stress you. But it is kind of stressful in a way because like I my attention span cut like is null and void. Like I have an agenda, but it's just like I get so like in the field I get so easily distracted. So I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, warblers, and then halfway through shoot or some place, at some place, it's like, oh, there's this cool flower. Switch lenses,
Hmm.
like yeah, it's just overwhelming. I don't know. It's the most fun, but it's overwhelmingly fun.
See, for me, like, as much as I love the flowers, I think I'm just gonna have to go all in on wildlife, or specifically bird life. Like,
Really, for spring.
I really think so, because like we're doing McGee Marsh with all those warblers. You know, uh, I'm going to Florida, and from the limited time I'm going to be in Louisville, I really want to get some spots down. Um, focus on those. Get those egrets, get those unique warbler species. I think I'll shoot flowers in like harsh light. Maybe get up early in the morning, shoot warblers when I still can. Maybe do some flowers during the day, and then go back at it evening, do some warblers, something like that. But it is probably going to take a back seat just because of this is really my first year seriously doing this, so I just really want to hit it hard. So.
I mean, that's totally valid, and honestly it makes sense because of just the timing of migration and
Hmm.
like there's I mean it doesn't seem I mean it seems like it because of how fast those warblers go in and out like real quick, most of them at least. But like it goes by real quick.
Hmm.
Like that month or two, the month and a half really of like peak migration or a couple weeks of peak migration, it's like it's quick and like if you do the knowledge the forefront like research beforehand of like this species sticks around for this amount of time, you can kind of like, and if you know your local woodland or your patches, I mean, or just any place to go to, you can probably get that species hopefully, but like it just comes and goes so quick. So I mean, I think it's commendable to you to like really hone in on that particular subject matter just because of how timely it is too. So lots of wildflowers stick around until throughout summer. And like during summer, I'm not going to say there's not birds to photograph. There are plenty, but like the warblers aren't really quite in full numbers by then. And like shorebirds are one of the first to migrate in spring, and they're also one of the first to go at the beginning of summer. So like, it's just stuff like that, and it's always coming and going too.
Hmm. Yep. And I mean, man, like our McGee Marsh trip. I mean, that's just gonna be insane.
Oh,
Like, it's gonna be a cheat code. Like, there's literally, I watched the videos. There's a blackbird and warbler, right in front of you.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have to use 100 millimeters because it's so close. It's gonna be insane.
Dude, I'm excited, and like especially that we're also going to be there for about a full week. So like, I
Uh huh.
feel like it's one thing if we went there for like 2 or 3 days. Even if we went there a day, I would feel like I'd be so like overwhelmed as like a
Uh
tourist
huh.
almost. Like just I gotta see it all and get it all. But like we have a week, so like I feel like I can kind of like almost relax in a way and just kind of space it out. Like I don't have to see everything in one day. So like I feel like we're both gonna walk away from that with some amazing shots and just some like great experiences, of course, too.
And I hope we get that overcast light too, so we get
Hopefully, some of
all
those
day long.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe just like if half of those days could be overcast and half be
Uh huh.
sunny, I'd be okay.
Yeah, we do
Totally.
shorebirds on the sunny days, and then we do warblers on the overcast.
Or just yeah, dawn and dusty shorebirds, and then middle of day warblers.
Yeah, sounds
Or
good.
yeah, yeah, it's something like that. But man, and then just also butterflies, moths, like, ah, yeah, there's just so much, man.
Uh,
We could make 20 episodes about
yep.
spring. It's just there's so, like I just feel like for the outdoor photographer, there's something for everyone. Even if you don't shoot everything, there's never a dull moment. There's always something to see. We didn't even really talk about waterfalls, but like
Oh
those are
my,
out.
that's a whole nother ball game. Wow.
I mean, we talked about on an episode. I don't know which one off the top of my head, but like, so listeners can watch that, of course, whichever episode that is. I can't remember. Sorry, um, a while ago, but
Way
yeah, I
back.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's way back by now, but yeah, I mean, there's just so much to see, and it's. I mean, I just recommend, even if you have allergies like I do, just take some non-drowsy Benadryl and some eye drops with you and some nasal spray and get
Uh,
out there. It's worth it. It's worth it.
yep, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think we'll do more content about spring. I think we should do migration episode or a migration wrap up maybe
Okay.
in the summer, and I'm sure we'll do plenty of biggest week content, both on the podcast and on our own YouTube channels and Instagram feeds. So yeah, I mean, I'm just excited personally. I I like to look at my Instagram feed, not because like I just like looking at kind of what I've been shooting lately, kind of the color palettes, that kind of stuff. And I can't wait to see that color come back, because no matter how hard you try, you can never add that color in winter. Like it's just not there. So
I mean, yeah, it's just like as spring goes on and then it gives way to summer, like there's just this overwhelming pop of color. And like even if everything kind of like turns green, at least leaves or something, but like you got colorful birds, you got beautiful flowers. I mean, like flowing waterfalls. It's just everything, man. It's yeah.
yep, super
It's
exciting.
just yeah, and like yeah, I'm looking forward to our trip and seeing what you get for photos and everything, and it's just gonna be a good time.